I guess let's take a look.
No. Oh. No. 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 Oh.
Matthew!
Oh, thank goodness. It was just a nightmare. Steph, I can't even describe it. There was dancing. There was Grubhub, Steph. It had lore.
It's okay, Matthew. Go back to sleep.
What is going
It's not
on?
real. The Grubhub lore can't hurt you. It can't hurt you.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Food Theory? What channel is this again? Let me look at the logo in the corner. All right, welcome to Food Theory. Sorry about that, friends. I'm still a bit confused about where this Grubhub cinematic universe fits into our channels. You heard that one right, theorists. The GCU. It is a thing, and it is a thing that we can no longer ignore. See, over the past year, Grubhub has rolled out a series of commercials that are entirely 3D animated. The internet has lost its collective mind over these things, and not in a good way. The bulk of the internet's wrath has been directed at one particular ad called Delivery Dance. It features a ridiculously dressed dad, ridiculous dancing, ridiculous bites of salad. Actually, that's my favorite part. Can we just go back and pause it? Yeah, there it is. I mean, come on. What is that face?
Just to think that someone went through these Grubhub commercials and made up an entire universe for Grubhub. Because we'll never know if that's what Grubhub intended, you know?
See, at the center of it is this woman, who we'll call Milkshake Lady. Milkshake Lady loves ordering food from Grubhub, and she has a photo on her wall with Chicken Sandwich Guy that suggests that they're in a relationship. However, there are a few weird things that jump out. For one, Milkshake Lady and Chicken Sandwich Guy don't appear to live in the same house. Also, there's no ring on either of their fingers. And then there's the fact that she seems to be pregnant not only in the photo, but also in real life. This means that the photo has to be fairly recent. Does this mean that Milkshake Lady is pregnant with Chicken Sandwich Baby? Well, that seems likely, except for the fact that we see him as a toddler in another commercial. The only explanation for this is that Milkshake Lady's scenes must be flashbacks to several years prior, before Chicken Sandwich Baby was born. And this could explain why Chicken Sandwich Guy and Milkshake Lady are never seen in the same room together. 3 years after the birth of their child, Milkshake Lady is no longer around, and Chicken Sandwich Guy is doing the single dad thing, but he's still...
Are you kidding me? Did they just put up some lore? They really did this. Yo, what if she's just fat? It'd be kind of messed up that you're calling her pregnant, Matt. But I guess that's why this is called Food Theory, huh?
Misses her terribly, and ordering Grubhub takes him to a happier mental place, the red place where they can be together again. So yeah, that is some pretty intense world building for a couple of TV commercials. But here's an added wrinkle of complexity. There is a second picture on Milkshake Lady's wall, and it's of a dog that isn't her dog. That's right, the dog's owner, as established across multiple commercials, is this guy, who we're gonna call Taco Guy. And yet, Milkshake Lady clearly has a connection to the dog.
That's a stoner. 100%. He's a stoner.
Yet, Milkshake Lady clearly has a connection to the dog. Do I sense a love triangle in the air? Or maybe is it something less juicy? Like Milkshake Lady was the dog's first owner, and then Taco Guy became the dog's owner years later in the present day. Either way, it sure seems like something happened to Milkshake Lady. She isn't in her baby's life, she isn't in her dog's life, and both men seem to be dealing with trauma. Taco Guy just lies around his house all day, and Chicken Sandwich Guy seems to be using the red place in his mind as a crutch to make his life more bearable. The GCU actually exists within another, even larger 3D animated universe, that of the Nickelodeon classic series, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Are you kidding
me?
me?
This is just an April Fool's prank, right? But you know, I don't think it is. Now, obviously, a lot of attention's been paid to the Delivery Dance ad starring Chicken Sandwich.
How the hell? I just dirty my glasses. How the hell you make this connection? How do you even find this connection? How does this even happen?
Age that Jimmy Neutron would be in the present day, 2 decades after the show graced Nickelodeon's airwaves. But again, this was just a passing random thought I had. There certainly wasn't enough to actually base an entire theory episode around. But then, moments later in that same commercial, bam, I encountered this. Do you see it? Zoom in, enhance. Friends, check out those shirts. If it seems familiar, well, that's because it's Jimmy Neutron's shirt. Red t-shirt, atom on the chest, 3 electron orbitals.
He's
and that struck
right.
me as more than a little odd, because while the atom Adam's shirt makes sense on a boy genius whose name is literally Neutron, why are these guys wearing the shirt? Grubhub has nothing to do with Adams. Someone made the very intentional choice to introduce these shirts that are, at a minimum, an homage to Jimmy Neutron.
He's onto
Grubhub ad
something.
that features a character that looks a heck of a lot like a 30-something-year-old version. Delivery Guy is actually a recurring character across multiple spots, which proves that many people in this world still get their Grubhub delivery the old school way. So a phone that transports real food directly to your home is just as awesome in this universe as it would be in our universe. And it presumably is using similar technology as some of Jimmy Neutron's inventions in his show, like the matter transporter and the teleportation.
This is too much. This is too much. How is it making sense? How is this making sense? I feel like Grubhub paid MatPat to do this.
You know who else just so happened to have a dog that was able to do all that? Jimmy Neutron, who built Goddard, a robot dog that was literate and hyper intelligent. And here's the thing, theorists, there are Jimmy Neutron Easter eggs all over Taco Guy's room. The cactus, which is the exact same size and shape as Jimmy Neutron's cactus costume in season 2. The red baseball cap, which Jimmy and his friends sported in season 2 as well. The choice to make the lava lamp glow pink of all colors, which was the go-to color for pretty much any brain power or energy emitting invention that Jimmy Neutron came up with. And as for the taco obsession, well, if you've ever watched the show, you already know that Jimmy Neutron grew up in a taco-loving household like no other.
What do you want for lunch, Hugh?
Yeah, nothing for me. I want to be as hungry as possible for tomorrow's Mucho Carne Fiesta Taco Shack.
I don't want to belabor the point. I think you get it. These two commercials...
God, the graphics for Jimmy Neutron did not age well at all. I thought it looked so much better as a kid. Oh my God.
Obviously, we've discussed how Jimmy Neutron is clearly Taco Guy, and how Goddard may or may not be Taco Guy's dog. But what if I told you that the rest of the Jimmy Neutron cast also exists within the Grubhub universe?
Show me.
It would seem unbelievable.
Show me.
It would seem like there are exactly 7 characters in the GCU around that age. Taco Guy, Salad Lady, Milkshake Lady, Chicken Sandwich Guy, Sidewalk Ginger, and these 2 parents. Every other main character in the Grubhub spots has at least one...
Did he just call buddy over here Sidewalk Ginger?
And while sure, he's a lot thinner than the childhood Carl, remember, that's when the character was 11. And for a good look of what Carl would look like as an adult, all we have to do is examine his father's attributes in the show. And what do you know?
Oh
he has himself
my
a mustache
God.
and a slightly slimmer...
This is just too well put together. No. This can't be it, man. This can't be the end game. This is not how Jimmy Neutron comes back. Through Grubhub commercials? I refuse to believe it.
Milkshake Lady just wasn't on the original Nickelodeon show. She's a new character that Grubhub introduced, and for good reason, they needed someone to kill off. I believe that they had a gigantic Grubhub bag crush Milkshake Lady to death shortly after she gave birth to Sheen's baby. Yeah, I know this sounds dark and insane, and you hate the idea that your third favorite Nickelodeon show growing up was taken in this direction.
Yeah,
just remember, I am not the reason this theory is happening, okay? Grubhub didn't have to put Jimmy Neutron's shirt in their ads, but they did. They did this and not me. I am just the bearer of bad news. Now then, here's what the accumulated facts suggest about Grubhub's actual lore. More than 3 years ago, Milkshake Lady was in a romantic relationship with adult Jimmy Neutron and formed a...
I really do like that he does his, whatever you want to call the due diligence or whatever. They really want to, he really wrote this out really well, convincingly. And now I don't know which one paid him off. Is it Grubhub or is it Nickelodeon hinting at a Jimmy Neutron show?
Milkshake Lady got to keep Goddard in the breakup, then began a romantic relationship with Sheen Estevez. In time, Milkshake Lady got pregnant and gave birth to a beautiful and expressive baby boy. Life was good, at least it was, until Milkshake Lady was killed by a Grubhub bag while taking Goddard for a walk. And I'm not talking about the bag that Carl Weezer witnessed, mind you. That bag landed on a city street and we can barely see it land on anyone. This is the bag that killed Milkshake Lady, on a grassy patch where she had let Goddard off the leash to frolic about. While there's no actual footage of the incident that took her life,
correct,
there is footage of the immediate aftermath. You'll notice everyone in town is distracted by the fireworks. No one noticed that the bag fell on top of Milkshake Lady. No one except Goddard the dog. You see him run up to the bag and start to bark, trying to alert the people around him to the plight of his master, but no one pays him any mind until it's too late. Milkshake Lady is dead. Sheen took her death particularly hard. To this day, even the mere thought of Grubhub reminds him of her. Not that he cares, as that mental red place is the only way that he can be with her once again. Sheen still holds his childhood best friend responsible for her death, as evidenced by the fact that Jimmy is conspicuously absent from the dance parties held in Sheen's mind. After all, it was Jimmy's laziness that brought the Grubhub technology to
This
their
took
community
such a
in the
dark
first
turn.
place. As for Jimmy,
Why,
the death
Matt?
of Milkshake Lady,
Why?
Milk shook him into turning his life around, just like she always wanted him to do. As a result, Jimmy started a school to educate the next generation of boy and girl geniuses. That's why there are so many young student-age characters populating the Grubhub ads, and why so many of them are wearing the Red Atom shirt, the logo of Jimmy's school. So friends, there you have it. In recent years, there have been rumors whizzing around the internet about Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius returning to TV. I humbly submit to you that not only are the rumors true, but the Jimmy Neutron revival has already happened in the form of 3D animated Grubhub commercials. And what's most shocking to me is that I actually kinda like where Grubhub's Jimmy Neutron revival's headed. Honestly, I think it's got some legs. Weird, rubbery legs with no knee joints. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. And bon appetit. Theorists.
I don't think that I can go with him on that one. If Jimmy Neutron's getting a remake, I don't think that it's gonna be on Grubhub. First of all, Grubhub is convenient, but let's not pretend like they're the best delivery service. They got some fucking outrageous delivery fees. All right? Don't shill for Grubhub like this, Matt. And you're not gonna take one of my favorite TV shows as a kid. Grubhub doesn't give a damn about Jimmy Neutron. Okay? But I do agree that a remake should happen.